I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented
Good evening, baseball fans. Welcome to Yankees The Ugly Truth with Ken. We're going to be calling tonight's Game 2 of the live play-by-play of the Yankees facing off against the Tampa Bay Rays. And the big question is, can the Yankees repeat last night's performance, holding the Rays offense down, Yankees getting key hits? I guess we're going to find out. First thing I'm going to do is give some shout outs. Daniel Berry Sports from the Hardcore Sportsnet. Thanks for hopping in and giving us a shout out. Sean Browning, David, or better known as Texas Buckeye, Yanks for Life, and Margaret. Just some of the people who have chimed in, and thank you for taking time out of your busy Tuesday afternoon / evening to listen to a little bit of baseball. And Nancy. All right, I'm going to start by going over this evening's lineup. Leading off and playing center field for the Yankees is going to be Trent Grisham. Hitting out of the 2-hole will be first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. In the 3-hole is going to be the DH Ben Rice. At third base and hitting cleanup will be Ahmed Rosario. In left field, hitting out of the 5-hole is going to be Cody Bellinger. And once again, Jose Caballero will be in at shortstop, hitting in the 6-hole. In the 7-hole is going to be Jazz Chisholm Jr. In the 8-hole is going to be Maxie Schumann. And bringing up the rear is going to be Ali Sanchez. And Texas Buckeye has gifted Yankees The Ugly Truth 5 memberships. Mary, Horse in Motion, D-Train, Sterling, and Fishy. You can thank Dave for your gifted memberships. Thank you, Texas. Appreciate the support, brother. On the mound for the Yankees tonight is going to be Will Warren. Coming up on the Tampa Bay Rays side, Yandy Diaz will be DH and leading off. Jonathan Aranda will be hitting out of the 2-hole, playing first base. Junior Caminero will be hitting out of the 3-hole, playing third base. Cedric Mullins will be cleaning up in center field. Chandler Simpson will be in left field, hitting out of the 5-hole. Mesa Jr. will be in right field. Tyler Walls will be at shortstop, hitting in the 7th hole. Richie Palacios will be at second base, hitting out of the 8-hole. And Fiducia will be behind the dish, bringing up the rear. Ian Seymour will be on the bump for the Rays. He is a left-handed pitcher who switches between the bullpen, long relief, and a starter. So it looks like they've got him starting this evening. So let's see what we can do. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, we have an active poll going on at this time. Can Will Warren shove and get the win in tonight's game? I have 4 answers listed. Only 3 of them are actually valid. Yes, without a doubt. No, the strikeouts will prevail. Then I have the word not written for some unapparent reason. And not sure, but I'm hopeful. So let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. Drop your vote in the poll. As you know, we here at Yankees the Ugly Truth strive to get 30 likes for every live play-by-play. We are currently at 6, so we are 24 away from our ultimate goal. If you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. And speaking of subs, we here at Yankees The Ugly Truth have 795 subs, 5 away from our goal or next milestone of 800. So if you like live play-by-plays, I'm here to call them for you almost every day. If you like shorts, I drop them almost every day. As a matter of fact, I dropped 2 of them today. If you haven't seen them, go check them out. Let me know what you think. And I host open panels where folks in the chat can come up and talk baseball. So if these things are the things that appeal to you, Yankees The Ugly Truth may be the place for you. And welcome, David and Daver and Donald. Appreciate you hopping up. And you're right.
I was thinking Nana was here.
Not yet. She'll come out.
Why I want to Nana to be. Nana to be here.
I think your Nana's walking through the front door. I got my little man here right now. And Seymour sets. First pitch is on the way, and that is a sinker down low. Count is 1-0.
Papa, you can put my drink in the fridge on.
And the pitch is on the way, and the sweeper is going to paint the bottom of the strike zone. Count is 1-1. Hey, James, welcome. Sean, pitch is on the way, and this ball is tapped foul. Count is 1-2. Grisham is hitting .232 on the season, 9 home runs, 37 RBIs, and a 750 OPS. Hey, Corky. And the next pitch is on the way, and the changeup is down low. Count is evened at 2-2. Next pitch is on the way, and Grisham fouls it straight back. Count is going to remain 2-2. As we head to the 6th pitch of the at-bat. Pitch is on the way, and Grisham hammers this to center field, but Mullins is tracking it, and he is going to make the play for the first out.
There's my little guy. Hi.
So that is the first out. Coming up to bat is Paul Goldschmidt. Hopefully he breaks this 0 for 25 streak that he's got running.
We've got here almost a sing song.
Gage Morales is the home plate umpire. He has 13 seasons as a major league umpire, and he is considered a hitter-friendly umpire. First pitch is on the way. The sweeper is off the plate. Count is 1-0. Seymour sets and fires, and that sweeper just catches the outside corner for call. Strike 1. Count is 1-1. And Seymour sets. Pitch is on the way, and Goldie swings and misses at the changeup. Count is 1-2. And the pitch is on the way, and that is called strike 3. Come on, Goldie, challenge this one. That was a horseshit call outside. And Goldschmidt doesn't take it, doesn't challenge it, and takes the strikeout. Bad call. Coming up to bat is Ben Rice. First pitch is out of the way, and Rice grounds the ball down the first base line. Count is 0-1. And Seymour sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off. Sweeper was at the top of the strike zone. Count is 0-2 on Rice. And Seymour sets and fires. The changeup is down low. Count is 1-2. And Seymour sets, pitches all the way. The sweeper is low and away. Count is even at 2-2. Seymour seems to be working quickly today. Pitch is on the way, and Rice chops this one foul down the first base line. Count remains 2-2. And the pitch is on the way, and this is lined into right field. Mace is going to field it quickly, and that is going to be the Yankees' first hit of the night. So the Yankees have a runner at first with 2 outs. Coming up to bat is Abed Rosario. And the pitch is all the way, and the sweeper catches the bottom of the strike zone for call. Strike 1. Count is 0-1. And Seymour sets. Next pitch is on the way, and Rosario swings and misses at the fastball. That came in at 93 miles an hour. Count is 0-2. Seymour sets. The pitch bounces in front of the plate. Count is 1-2. And Seymour sets, fires, and Rosario swings and misses a pitch off the plate. And that is going to be the 3rd out of the inning. So the Yankees have no runs a hit and a runner left on board. Coming up to bat is going to be Yandy Diaz, Jonathan Aranda, and Junior Caminero. So for those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We have 11 votes at this time. So let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. Here at Yankees, The Ugly Truth, our goal for every live play-by-play is 30 likes. We're currently at 12, so we're 18 away from our goal for the play-by-play this evening. So if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. here on Yankees The Ugly Truth, we are at 795 subscribers, 5 away from our next milestone of 5 play-by-plays. I call them almost every day. If you like shorts, I drop them almost every day. However, I happen to drop 2 today. And if you like open panels where you can come up and talk baseball, well, I host those too. So if these things appeal to you, then Yankees The Ugly Truth may be the place for you. All right. What the fuck? I was all of a sudden not heard. And is everything back? Can y'all hear me? Give me a second. All right. And the pitch is all the way. This is bounced foul. Count is 2, add 2. Can you hear me? Count is 2. All right. Pitch is on the way, and it is bounced to the middle. Rosario fields it and fires to Goldschmidt for the first out of the inning. And thank you, Dev, for being a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family for 2 months. And hey, Mary, welcome to the stream. Dev, welcome. PC. And the pitch is on the way, and it is up out of the strike zone. Count is 2-0 on Aranda. All right, Will, it's time to get nasty. Pitch to these guys. Warren sets and fires, and that 4-seamer is fouled off. Count is 2-1. Warren sets and fires. The 4-seamer is down low. Count is now 3-1. And Warren sets, fires, and the pitch is high and off the plate, and that is going to be ball 4. So as Aranda strips his gear off, coming up to bat is Junior Caminero, and this is exactly the situation we don't need to see, is runners on base ahead of Caminero. First pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed. Count is 0-1. 93-mile-an-hour 2-seamer at the top of the strike zone. Hey, John the Beagle Dad, welcome. Warren sets and fires, and that pitch is fouled straight back. Count is 0-2. And Warren sets. Pitch is on the way, and the fastball is off the plate. Count is 1-2. Pitch is on the way, and Caminero swings and misses at the sweeper for call, strike 3. So Grabson bench junior because you just got retired via the K. So that is the second out. Coming up to bat is Cedric Mullins. As you know, he was a longtime Oriole and a pain in the butt to the Yankees. First pitch is on the way, and the four-seamer paints the top of the strike zone for call. Strike 1. Count is 0-1. And Warren sets, pitches on the way, and that is called. Strike 2. Count is 0-2. Warren sets and fires, and that pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3. And Mullins is down on strikes. So grab some bench, Cedric, because you're retired via the K2. So let's take a look at our active scoreboard for the day. Earlier in the afternoon, the Brewers beat the Cardinals 4-3. Currently, the Cubs and the Orioles are in a rain delay. In the bottom of the first, the Tigers have a 2-0 lead on the Athletics. In the bottom of the first, the Mariners and Marlins are locked up at zeros, as are the Yankees and the Rays. In the bottom of the first, the Braves have a 1-0 lead on the Pirates. And in the bottom of the first, the next game start time is 7:10, and that is going to be the Mets and the Royals and the Phillies and the Reds. And that's your active scoreboard at this time. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We currently have 12 votes, so thank you for those who have participated. Play-by-play is 30 likes. Currently, we're at 16, so we are 14 away from our goal for the night. And I want to thank Mitch from the Hardcore Sports Network. Hardcore Sports is currently simulcasting our live play-by-play at this time. So thank you, Mitch. We appreciate all you do to get our word and our truth out there. Appreciate the support, brother. Coming up to a bat for the Yankees in this half of the inning is going to be Bellinger, Caballero, and Chisholm. Cody's been slumping so far for the last 10, 17 games and would like to see him bust out of it on this series. We need his bat. And Seymour sets. First pitch is on the way, and that fastball is up and in. Count is 1-0. And Seymour sets. Pitch is on the way, and the sweeper is in there for call. Strike one. Count is 1-1. Seymour sets. Fastball is on the way, and this is foul tipped into the glove of the catcher. Count is 1-2. And Seymour sets. Pitch is on the way, and the changeup is down low. Count is evened at 2-2. Seymour sets and fires, and the sweeper is swung on and missed by Bellinger for strike three. And that is Seymour's third strikeout of the night. Coming up to bat is Jose Caballero. Cabby's up to bat. First pitch is on the way, and the sweeper is down low. Count is 1-0. And Seymour sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is in there for call. Strike one. Count is 1-1. Seymour sets. Pitch is on the way. Caballero shows button, pops this one straight back. Count is 1-2. And Seymour sets. Pitch is on the way. That changeup is in the dirt. Count is even at 2-2. Seymour sets. Pitch is on the way. Fastball is down low. Count is now 3-2. So, miracles never cease to amaze. Cabby is starting at shortstop for the second night in a row. Next pitch is on the way, and Caballero fouls the ball down the third base line. Count remains 3-2. And Seymour sets. Next pitch is on the way, and this is fouled straight back. Count remains 3-2 as we head to the eighth pitch of this at-bat. Seymour is currently at 32 pitches. Seymour sets, pitch is on the way, and Cabby is called out on strikes. That is Seymour's fourth strikeout of the night. Jazz Chisholm Jr. is coming up to bat. First pitch is on the way, and Chisholm swings and misses at the fastball out of the strike zone. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is out of the way. The sinker's down low. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and Jazz fouls this one deep to right field. He gave that one a ride. That hooked in front of the foul pole. And the pitch is on the way. It is off the plate low. Count is 2-2. Pitch is on the way, and it catches the outside corner for call, strike 3. And Streamore strikes out the side. So can we please stop this strikeout horse shit? Yankee struck out 17 times in last night's victory. Not hoping to see this trend continue. Coming up to bat in the bottom of the second is Simpson, Mesa, and Walls. Let's take another look at our scoreboard and see if things have changed. Cubs and Orioles are still in a rain delay. Bottom of the second, Tigers have a 2-0 lead on the Athletics. The Pirates have taken a 4-1 lead on the Braves. And in the bottom of the first, Nationals have a 1-0 lead on the Astros. That's your active scoreboard at this time. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We have 13 votes. So let your voice be heard. For every live play-by-play, we are gold per string away. So if you haven't hit the like button, ring that bell and share the channel out. And I want to thank everybody for being here on tonight's busy Tuesday night to listen to a little bit of Yankee baseball and support this channel. It is most appreciated. The first pitch is butted down the third base slide by Simpson, but that is going to roll foul. Count is 0-1. And the pitch is on the way, and the changeup is off the plate. Count is 1-1 to Simpson. Simpson's hitting .278 on the season, no home runs, 16 RBIs, and a .464 OPS. Warren sets and fires. This ball is grounded to Warren. Warren fields it cleanly and fires to Goldschmidt for the first out of the innings. Glad to see that speedster not on base. Edward sets. First pitch is on the way, and Mesa takes the pitch up high. Mesa was showing bunt. Count is 1-0. Mesa's hitting 171 on the season, 3 home runs, 9 RBIs, and a 584 OPS. Next pitch is on the way, and this is chop foul down the third base line. Count is now 1-1. Me personally, Mary, I don't like any Yankees in the home run derby. It seems like after they come out of it, all they want to do is swing for the fences. Next pitch is on the way, and the curveball is just outside. Count is 2-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is fouled down the left side. It's going to make it into the stands. Count is going to be 2-2. And how do you do? Next pitch is on the way. The curveball is going to stay off the plate. Count is now full. All right, Will, it's time to get nasty, brother. 2-seamer, top of the strike zone. Warren sets and fires, and that ball is hammered to right field. And Schumann is going to watch this one sail out. So that is a home run for Mesa. And the Rays are on the board with a 1-0 lead. That's Mesa's 4th home run of the season. It went 367 feet and traveled at 99.7 miles per hour. Coming up to bat is Taylor Walls. First pitch is on the way, and the sweeper catches the outside corner for call. Strike 1. Count is 0-1, and Walls is going to challenge this one. And the call is confirmed. Tampa Bay loses their first challenge. Count is 0-1. Pitch is on the way, and the changeup is down low. Count is 1-1. And the pitch is on the way. This is grounded to Goldie. Goldie flips it to Warren for the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Richie Palacios. First pitch is on the way, and the sinker is off the plate. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way. That sinker is even further off the plate. Count is 2-0. Pitch is on the way, and it is going to paint the outside strike zone for call. Strike one. Count is 2-1 on Palacios. Ward sets and fires, and that fastball is in there for call. Strike two. Count is even at 2-2. And Warren sets, pitches on the way, and that is foul down the third base line. Count remains 2-2. And Ward sets, pitches all the way. The changeup is tapped foul down the first base line. Count remains 2-2 as we head to the seventh pitch of the at-bat. Pitch is on the way, and this is lined into right field. Schumann's going to field it, spins, and fires it into second to hold Palacio into a single. So the Rays have a runner at first with 2 outs. The catcher, Fiducia, is coming up to bat. Ward sets, it fires, and the sinker is down low. Count is 1-0. Hey, Dick, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you being here, brother. Next pitch is on the way, and that is chop foul. Count is 1-1. And Warren sets. There's a pickoff attempt at first base. Palacios is back in safe head first. Next pitch is on the way, and that is chop foul. Count is 1-2. And Warren sets. Hey, Jonathan, welcome to the stream. Pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off. Count remains 1-2. Warren sets and fires, and the curveball drifts inside. Count is evened at 2-2. Warren sets and fires, and the sinker is going to miss inside. Count is now 3-2. Pitch is all the way, and that is down low for ball 4. So the 9 hitter is going to walk. Coming up to bat is Yandy Diaz. And they have a mound meeting going on. Warren is at 43 pitches on the game. Warren checks on the runner, sets and fires. The sweeper is going to be in there for call. Strike 1, paints the outside corner. Diaz is 0 for 1 on the day, grounded out in his first plate appearance to the shortstop. Next pitch is on the way, and this is hammered into left side. Bellinger fills it, coming around thirds is Palacio. The throw is offline, and that is going to be an RBI single for Diaz. It is 2-0 Tampa Bay. They still have runners at first and second. Coming up to bat is Jonathan Aranda. Does not have official plate appearance. He walked in his first at bat. First pitch is on the way, and that is in there for call. Strike 1. I think that one was a little bit high, but he's not going to challenge it. So count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and this is skied to center field. Grisham is tracking it, and he makes the play for the third out, but not before the Rays put 2 runs on the board. Tampa Bay leads 2-0. Coming up to bat for the Yankees is going to be Max Ali Sanchez and Trent Grisham. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. Let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. We have 16 votes, so thank you for everybody who has participated. As you know, our goal for every live play-by-play is 30 likes. We are currently at 19, so 11 away from our goal of 30. So if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. And we here at Yankees The Ugly Truth are at 795 subscribers, 5 away from our next milestone of 800. So if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family and you like live play-by-plays, I call them almost every day. If you like shorts, I drop them almost every day. And if you like open panels where the chat is invited to come up and talk baseball, well, Yankees The Ugly Truth may be the place for you. Please consider subscribing. Speaking of shorts, I dropped 2 of them today. So if you haven't seen them, check them out and let me know what you think. Certainly not the inning that we anticipated. However, it is early in the game and we have plenty of time to turn this one around. And Seymour sets. First pitch is on the way, and that is down low for ball one. Count is 1-0. Seymour sets. Pitch is on the way, and Maxey hammers this one deep to left field, but it is hooking foul. Count is 1-1. Pitch is on the way, and that is a bunt down the third base line. Seymour slides, and he bounces it to first base, but that is going to be an infield hit on Max Schumann. So that is a bunt signal. Coming up to bat is Ali Sanchez. First pitch is on the way, and Sanchez swings and misses. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that bounces in the dirt. Count is 1-1. Seymour sets. There's a pickoff attempt at first base. Schumann is back in there standing up. Hey, NES. Next pitch is on the way, and that is a fastball off the plate. Count is 2-1. Next pitch is on the way, and this is popped up to the right side. Palacios is coming on, and he makes a basket catch to hold on in foul territory. Coming up to bat is Trent Grisham, 0 for 1 on the night. First pitch is on the way, and the four-seamer is way upstairs. Count is 1-0. Grisham flew out in his first at-bat. Next pitch is on the way, and that is going to paint the inside corner for call. Strike one. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is up and in. Count is 2-1. And Seymour sets. Pitch is on the way. And this is popped up to the left side. Simpson's on the run. And that is going to drop in. Simpson lays out. And Schumann is going to third. Grisham ends up at second. So that is going to be a bloop double. Yankees have runners at second and third with one out. Big Ben Rice is coming up to bat. Coming up to bat is Paul Goldschmidt. Time for Goldie to break out of this slump. And there is a meeting of the mound with the pitching coach. And the pitch is on the way, and that is taken for call. Strike one, 92-mile-an-hour fastball. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is in the dirt. Count is 1-1 on Goldie. As you know, the Yankees are down 2-0. Seymour sets, pitches on the way, and Goldie fouls this one down the left right-hand side. Count is 1-2. And Seymour sets, pitches on the way, and that is check swing fouled. Count remains 1-2. Pitches out of the way, and Goldie swigs and misses. So the second strikeout of the night, and that is 2 down. Coming up to bat is Ben Rice. Pitch is on the way, and this is hit to left field. This one is back, going, and gone. It is a 3-run home run for Ben Rice, and the Yankees take a 3-2 lead. That is Rice's 26th home run of the year. Went 382 feet and traveled at 103.2 miles an hour. Let's go, Yankees. Coming up to bat is Ahmed Rosario. He is 0 for 1 on the night with a strikeout. First pitch is on the way, and it paints the outside corner for call, strike one. And that was an opposite field home run for Rice. And Seymour sets, pitches on the way, and what the hell are you doing, Rosario? The pitch was in the dirt, and Rosario swung at it, so the count is 0-2. Pitch is on the way, and the fastball is up high. Count is 1-2. And Seymour sets. Pitch is on the way, and that is up and out of the strike zone. Count is 2-2. Seymour is at 59 pitches in the top of the third. Pitch is on the way, and Rosario swigs and misses at a pitch out of the strike zone, and that is going to do it for the Yankees, but not before a 3-run blast by Ben Rice gives the Yankees a 3-2 lead. Coming up in the bottom of the third is going to be Junior Caminero, Cedric Mullins, and Chandler Simpson. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We are currently at 20 votes, so thank you for those who have participated in our poll. As you know, for every live play-by-play, our goal is 30 likes. We're currently at 21, so we're 9 away from our goal. So if you haven't, please hit the like button, ring that bell, and share the channel out. We here at the Yankees The Ugly Truth are at 795 subscribers, 5 away from our next milestone of 800. If you like live play-by-plays, I call them almost every day. If you like shorts, I drop them almost every day. And if you like open panels where you can come up and talk baseball, well, guess what? I host those too. So if those things appeal to you, perhaps Yankees The Ugly Truth is the place for you. All righty. And we're going to take a look at our active scoreboard for today. Earlier in the afternoon, the Brewers beat the Cardinals 4-3. Cubs and Orioles are still in a rain delay. In the top of the fourth, the Tigers lead the Athletics 2-1. In the bottom of the third, the Marlins lead the Mariners 3-0. As you know, going to the bottom of the third, the Yankees lead the Rays 3-2. In the bottom of the third, the Pirates lead the Braves 4-2. In the bottom of the third, the Astros and Nationals are tied up at 1. In the top of the second, the Mets have a 3-2 lead on the Royals. And the bottom of the second, the Phillies and the Reds have no score. And the first pitch is on the way to Cameron, and that is a sinker off the plate. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and this is lipped into left center field. On the run is Bellinger, and he makes the nice running catch for the first out of the inning. Coming up is Cedric Mullins, 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout. Pitch is on the way, and Mullins grounds this one foul down the first base line. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that paints the inside portion of the plate for call. Strike 2. Count is 0-2. Next pitch is on the way, and that is in there for call. Strike 3. So Mullins can say good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Retired via the case. So grab some bench Cedric. Coming up to bat is Chandler Simpson, 0 for 1 on the afternoon or the evening. First pitch is on the way, and the changeup paints the inside corner for call. Strike 1. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and this is looped into center field. Coming on is Grisham, and he makes a fine running play to retire the Rays in order. Going to the top of the fourth, the Yankees are going to bring up Cody Bellinger, Jose Caballero, and Jazz Chisholm Jr. Well, how are we feeling about the game? And yes, you made a statement earlier. Do I think that Volpe, Jazz, and a minor league pitcher is enough to get a catcher that hits 200? Which catcher are you thinking about, first of all? Hey, Dev, welcome. I mean, hell, I'd trade Volpe for a bag of potato chips. Not sure what he'd bring him back. I have the sneaking suspicion that Jazz may get moved at the deadline. Without a doubt, James, more insurance runs. Hell, I don't want insurance runs. I want 10 just to put their asses out of their misery and be done with it. Some people like pitchers' duels. I mean, I like them too, but I'd rather see the Yankees crush a team, just take their will to play away. I mean, if you were looking at X and a lot of the other content creators coming into this series, they thought that the Yankees were going to get swept. So hence, so much for the sweep from yesterday. And if we keep producing today, so much for losing the series. I mean, when I was throwing, I was wondering why the hell the team wasn't hitting behind me. And Bellinger's up. First pitch from Seymour is a sweeper that Bellinger swings and misses. Count is 0-1. Bellinger is 0 for 1 on the day, struck out in his first plate appearance. And Seymour sets, and the pitch is down in the dirt. Count is 1-1. Seymour sets, fires, and this pitch is bounced to Aranda. And Aranda's going to take it himself, and that is going to be the first out of the inning. Sean, I don't want 3 out of 4 in this series. I want 4 out of 4. Cabby is 0 for 1 on the night. Struck out in his first appearance. First pitch is on the way, and that fastball is high and outside. Count is 1-0. Seymour sets, and the pitch is on the way. And that is going to be called ball 2. Count is 2-0 on Cabby. Seymour sets and fires, and Cabby fouls. Tips the ball into the glove of the catcher. Count is 2-1. Next pitch is on the way, and Caballero swings and misses at the fastball. Count is 2-2. Pitch is on the way, and Cabby foul test was into the glove of Fiducia. So that is the second strikeout for Cabby tonight. Coming up to bat is Jazz Chisholm Jr., 0 for 1 on the night with a strikeout. First pitch is on the way, and that is hammered down the first baseline. Foul. Count is 0-1. Hey, Robert. Hey, it could happen. Next pitch is on the way, and it is foul straight back. Count is 0-2. I don't know why the hell Jazz is tapping his helmet. He freaking fouled the damn ball off. Pitch is on the way, and that paints the top of the strike zone for call, strike 3. So the Yankees have 9 strikeouts under their belt in 4 innings. Ridiculous. In our active scoreboard, the Cubs and the Orioles are now underway. Score is 0-0. In the bottom of the 4th, the Tigers have a 2-1 lead on the A's. In the bottom of the 4th, the Marlins lead the Mariners 3-0. As you know, heading to the bottom of 4, Yankees lead the Rays 3-2. In the top of the 4th, Pirates now lead the Braves 7-2. Bottom of the 3rd, Nationals have a 2-1 lead on the Astros. In the bottom of the 2nd, the Mets now have a 5-2 lead on the Royals. Top of the 3rd, the Reds and the Phillies are locked up at zeros, as are the Red Sox and the White Sox. Guardians and Twins are underway, and they're in the bottom of the 1st, no score. Cardinals and the Brewers are just getting underway. They're in the top of 1st and no score there. Next game starts at 8:05, and that's going to be the Angels and Rangers, and that's a 20 minutes away. And that is your active scoreboard for today. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We have 21 votes, so thank you for those who have participated. Let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. And, as you know, we here at Yankees The Ugly Truth strive to have 30 likes for each live play-by-play. Currently, we are at 21. First pitch is on the way, and Mesa pops this up to left field. Bellinger is tracking it and makes the play for the first out. Coming up to bat is Taylor Walls. Walls is 0 for 1 on the day, grounded out in his first plate appearance. First pitch is on the way, and the four-seamer paints the top of the strike zone for call, strike one. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and this is foul down the third base line. Count is 0-2. And the pitch is all the way, and that is down low. Curveball bites the dust. Count is 1-2. Next pitch is on the way, and that curveball is in the dirt. Count is 2-2. Pitch is all the way, and that is just inside. Count is now full. So Ward has run a 0-2 count to 3-2. Warren sets and fires, and this ball is lined into right field. Schumann is going to cut it off and throw into second. That's going to hold Walls in his tracks. Good play by Shu. So the Rays have a runner at first with one out. Richie Palacios is coming up to bat, 1 for 1 on the day, and scored one of the two runs by the Rays. Pitch is out of the way, and the changeup is in the dirt. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and the sinker is called. Strike one. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and the sinker is off the plate. Count is 2-1. Pitch is all the way, and this is hammered to right center field, and Schumann lays out, misses it, and it goes to the wall. Walls rounds third, and Jazz fires home, and it is not in time. So that is an RBI double for Palacios, and the game is now tied at 3. So the Rays have a runner at second with one out. And there's a pickoff attempt at second. Walls is just back in time. Excuse me, Palacios just gets back. Fiducia is up to bat. Doesn't have official plate appearance. Walked in his first at bat. Pitch is on the way, and the sweeper is going to paint the outside corner for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and this is hammered to right center field. This one is going, and gone. And that is a 2-run home run by Fiducia. And the Rays now take a 5-3 lead. That one traveled 396 feet at 102.2 miles an hour. Coming up to bat is Yandy Diaz, 1 for 2 on the night with an RBI. First pitch is on the way, and the sweeper is off the plate. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and that is a foul ball. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and this is driven to right field, and this one is gone. So that is a back-to-back jack for the Rays. And the Rays are now up by 3. Well. And there is a meeting of the minds on the mound. Coming up to bat is Jonathan Aranda, 0 for 1 on the day with a walk. Pitch is on the way, and it paints the top of the strike zone for call. Strike one. Next pitch is on the way, and this is line to left field, and Bellinger is going to make a fine running play to make the play, and that is going to be the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Junior Caminero, 0 for 2 on the night with a strikeout. First pitch is on the way, and the fastball is off the plate. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and that sinker is off the plate. Count is 2-0 on Caminero. Warren is at 74 pitches. Next pitch is on the way, and this is grounded to Cabby. Cabby grabs it and fires across the diamond for the third out. And that is going to be 2 home runs in the inning. Rays drop a 4 spot in the bottom of the 4th. Coming up in the top of the 5th is going to be Max Schumann, Ali Sanchez, Trent Grisham. 8, 9, and 1. And you're right, James. There is plenty of time to still right this ship. Well. Certainly not the game that we anticipated tonight. However, need to get it back together, get some hits going on, and knock this strikeout shit out. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We are currently at 22 votes. So let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. And here at Yankees Ugly Truth, our goal for every live play-by-play is 30 likes. We're at 21, so we're 9 away from our goal. So if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. And I will be back in just a half a sec. First pitch is a sweeper in there for call. Strike 1 on Shoe. Next pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed. Count is 0-2. Changeup's on the way, and that is off the plate. Count is 1-2. Seymour sets, pitch is on the way, and that is a sweeper off the plate. Count is 2-2. Pitch is on the way, and that sweeper is off the plate, off the glove, and it goes all the way back to the backstop. Count is now full, 3-2. Seymour sets, pitches on the way, and Shoe fouls it off. Count remains 3-2. Next pitch is on the way, and Schumann swings and misses on the changeup down low. Coming up to bat is Ali Sanchez. He fouled out in his first at-bat. First pitch is on the way, and the sweeper catches the outside corner for call. Strike 1. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and this is looped into center field for a base hit. So that is a 1-out single for Sanchez. Seymour sets. First pitch is on the way, and that is inside for ball 1. Next pitch is on the way, and that changeup is up high. Count is 2-0 on Grish. Grisham is 1 for 2 on the day with a double. Next pitch is on the way, and this is chop fouled on the first base line. Count is now 2-1. Looks like Tim Hill is warming up in the bullpen. Next pitch is on the way, and this is hammered foul down the first base line. Count is 2-2. Pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed. So that is the 11th strikeout for Seymour. Coming up to bat is Paul Goldschmidt. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch is on the way, and the curveball is in there for call, strike 1. Next pitch is on the way, and the sweeper is inside. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that sweeper is also inside. Count is now 2-1 on Goldschmidt. Next pitch is on the way, and Goldie hammers this one foul down the first base side into the stands. Count is now 2-2. Next pitch is on the way, and that is foul down the right field line. Count remains 2-2. Next pitch is on the way, and this is fouled straight back. And that is going to drop in right in front of the Yankee dugout. Next pitch is on the way, and Goldschmidt is called out on strikes. 12th Yankee strikeout of the night. 12 strikeout in 5 innings. Ridiculous. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. We're at 22 likes. Our goal is 30 for every live play-by-play, so we're 8 away from that goal. And if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing. If you like live play-by-plays, I call them almost every day. If you like shorts, I drop them almost every day. As a matter of fact, I dropped 2 today. And if you like open panels where you can come up and talk baseball, well, I host those too. So please consider subscribing to Yankees The Ugly Truth. Coming up to bat is Cedric Mullins. First pitch is on the way, and the sinker is inside. Tim Hill is replacing Will Warren. Next pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and the slider is just off the plate. Count is 2-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is in there for call. Strike 2. Count is 2-2. And the pitch is foul straight back. Count remains 2-2. And the pitch is hammered to first base, but Goldschmidt lays out and catches the ball for the first out. 1 down. Coming up to bat is Chandler Simpson. And the first pitch is on the way, and the butt attempt is fouled off. Count is 0-1. Chandler is 0 for 2, ground out and a line out. Next pitch is on the way, and the sinker is in there down low and inside. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and this is a bounce to Jazz. Jazz sets and fires to Goldie for the second out. Coming up to bat is Mesa, 1 for 2 on the day with a solo shot home run. First pitch is on the way, and it is bunted down the first base line, and he is going to get it past Hill, and that is going to be a base hit. That is a drag bunt single. Coming up to bat is Taylor Walls, 1 for 2 on the day. First pitch is on the way, and that is in there for call. Strike 1. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and this is bounded to Jazz. Jazz fields and flips it to Goldie for the third out. So that's no runs a hit, 1 runner left. Coming up in the top of the 6 is going to be Ben Rice, Ahmed Rosario, and Cody Bellinger. And in our Major League scoreboard, Cubs have a 2-1 lead on the Athletics. In the top of the 6th, the Marlins have a 4-2 lead on the Mariners. As you know, heading to the top of the 6th in this game, Rays lead the Yankees 6-3. In the top of the 6th, the Pirates lead the Braves 7-2. In the top of the 5th, the Astros have taken a 4-2 lead on the Nationals. In the bottom of the 4th, the Royals have closed the gap, but the Mets still have a 5-4 lead. In the bottom of the 4th, the Phillies have a 3-0 lead on the Reds. Bottom of 2, Red Sox have a 3-0 lead on the White Sox. Bottom of 2, the Twins have a 2-1 lead on the Guardians. There is no score in the Brewers-Cardinals game. Angels have a 1-0 lead on the Rangers in the top of the 1st. Next game that starts is going to be at 9:40, and that's going to be the Diamondbacks versus the Padres. Blue Jays versus the Giants, and at 10:10, the Rockies versus the Dodgers. That is your active scoreboard for today. We can definitely end the poll. We had 23 votes in the poll. 57% said yes without a doubt. 25% said not sure but hopeful. And 9% said no, strikeouts will prevail. Well, the 9% have it right. First pitch is on the way, and that is going to paint the inside corner for call. Strike 1. Count is 0-1. Pitch is on the way, and this is hammered to Aranda. He takes it himself. And that is going to be the first out. And they are pulling Seymour out. Kevin Kelly is coming into the game. And we have just started our second poll of the game. Can the Yankees come back and win tonight's game? Yes, no, I don't know. So while we're on this break, if you could take a chance to drop your vote in the poll, let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. And as you know, we here at Yankees The Ugly Truth strive for 30 likes every play-by-play. We're currently at 24, so we are 6 away from our goal of 30. So if you haven't, please ring that bell, hit the like button, and share the channel out. And it looks like the corresponding move is going to be Ryan McMahon coming in to pinch hit for Ahmed Rosario. And the first pitch is foul down the left field line. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and this is driven into center field for a base hit. So McMahon has a pinch hit single leading off the inning. Coming up to bat is Cody Bellinger. And Bellinger is 0 for 2 on the night with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch is on the way, and it is down and away. Count is 1-0. And Kelly sets. Next pitch is on the way, and that is off the plate. Count is 2-0. And the pitch is on the way, and this is hammered into right field. McMahon is going to advance to third, and the throw back to first is not in time. Actually, they said that they got him. So Bellinger is out at first. And the Yankees are not going to challenge this one. Bad base running by Bellinger.
We made breakfast for dinner if you want any.
And the first pitch is on the way, and that is in there for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1.
I was bringing you anything.
No, thank you. And the next pitch is going to paint the bottom of the strike zone. Count is 0-2 on Cabby. Pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed. So that's a 3-pitch strikeout for Caballero. And we're going to strand a runner at third. Well, hell. In our active poll, we have 7 votes. So and actually it's 8 now. If you haven't, please drop your vote, let your voice be heard, and your vote be counted. We here at Yankees The Ugly Truth strive for 30 likes in every live play-by-play. We're at 25, so we're 5 away from our goal. And we started the stream out at 795 subs. We're still there, 5 away from our next milestone of 800. So if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing. We do live play-by-plays daily, almost. We do shorts almost daily, and I host open panels pretty regularly. So if these things appeal to you, then Yankees The Ugly Truth may be the place for you. Tim Hill is going to remain on the mound. Ben Williamson is coming in to pinch hit for Palacios. First pitch is on the way, and the sinker is off the plate. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and this is chopped to Hill. Hill turns and fires to Goldschmidt for the first out of the inning. 1 down. First pitch is on the way, and that is going to paint the inside corner to Fiducia. Count is 0-1. 1 for 1 on the day with a home run. Base on balls, 2 RBIs. Pitch is on the way, and this is grounded to Goldie. Goldie's going to take it himself, and that is going to be the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Yandy Diaz, 2 for 3 on the night. Hobrud, 2 RBIs. And it looks like Boone is coming to pull Hill out of the game. And it looks like Paul Blackburn is coming in. Well, how are we feeling about the game, guys and gals that are out there? Chat's awfully quiet. And while we're doing a pitching change, let's take a look at today's scoreboard. As I mentioned earlier, the Brewers beat the Cardinals 4-3. In the top of the 4th, the Cubs have a 1-0 lead on the O's. In the bottom of the 6th, the Tigers have extended their lead to 6-1. In the bottom of the 6th, the score remains 4-2. Marlins over the Mariners. As you know, we are in the bottom of the sixth. Rays lead the Yankees 6-3. In the bottom of the sixth, the Pirates lead the Braves 7-2. In the top of the sixth, the Astros lead the Nationals 4-2. In the bottom of the fourth, the Mets have extended their lead to 9-4 over the Royals. In the bottom of the fifth, the Phillies have a 3-0 lead on the Reds. Same in the top of the third, Red Sox have a 3-0 lead on the White Sox. In the bottom of the third, Twins have a 2-1 lead on the Guardians. In the top of four, the Brewers have a 1-0 lead over the Cardinals. In the top of the second, the Angels have a 2-0 lead on the Rangers. And that's your active scoreboard. First pitch is on the way, and the sweeper is down low. Count is 1-0 to Diaz. Next pitch is on the way, and that is inside. Count is 2-0. Next pitch is on the way, and that sinker is down low. And Blackburn takes a step off the mound. Next pitch is on the way, and that is right down the heart of Broadway for call, strike one. Count is 3-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is tap foul. Count is full, 3-2. Next pitch is on the way, and this is bounced up the middle. Caballero fills it and fires across the diamond for the third out of the inning. And that is going to do it for the Rays in the bottom of six. Coming up in the top of seven is going to be Jazz Chisholm Jr., Maxie Schumann, and Ali Sanchez. Hopefully the damn strike stop bug will be alive. If you have it, our active poll has 10 votes, so let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. We have 10 votes in our poll currently. If you have not, please hit the like button and share the channel out. We are at 25 likes, 5 away from our goal of 30 for each live play-by-play. How are we feeling about the game, guys and gals out there? We seem to be very quiet. And the first pitch to Jazz is hammered into right field for a leadoff single. Jazz rounds first aggressively, but is going to head back. So the Yankees have one out with nobody on. Looks like Jason Dominguez is coming in to pinch hit for Max Schumann. Looks like there is a mound visit going on. And the first pitch to Dominguez is a changeup off the plate. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way, and this is bounced through the infield. Jazz is rounding second, heading to third, so that Yankees are going to have runners at first and third with nobody out. Ali Sanchez is up to bat. First pitch is on the way, and he swings and misses at the sinker. Count is 0-1. Sanchez takes timeout. Next pitch is on the way, and that is foul tipped. Count is 0-2. Looks like they've got Clevenger warming up in the pen. Next pitch is on the way, and this is sky to right field. Play is made, and Jazz is tagging up, and Yankees are going to close the gap 6-4. Yankees still have a runner at first with one out. And it looks like they are going to make a pitching change here. Kelly is out of the game, so
Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more.
welcome to the stream, JJ, Richard. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We currently have 14 votes. So let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. And as you know, our goal for every live play-by-play are 30 likes. We are currently at 27. So 3 away from our goal. If you are not a member, or if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. Well, JJ, that's something that I've said for years. The construction of the lineup is built for home runs. Not necessarily great in the postseason. During the regular season, it's fine. And Captain Clutch is coming up to bat. First pitch is on the way, and this is driven to right center field, and it is going to be play is going to be made on the warning track. So Mullins makes the play on the warning track for out number 2. So Paul Goldschmidt is coming up to bat, 0 for 3 on the night with 3 strikeouts. First pitch is on the way, and it is up and out of the strike zone. Count is 1-0. And Boozer fires over to first base. And that pitch is thrown away. And Dominguez is going to round all the way to third. So that is a throwing error on Boozer. He threw the ball over Aranda's head on his pickoff attempt. All right, Paul. All we need is a single, buddy. And the next pitch is on the way, and the cutter is in the dirt. Count is 2-0. Boozer sets, and he fires, and the cutter catches the top of the strike zone. Count is 2-1. Paul really needs a hit, and so do the Yankees. Next pitch is on the way, and that is a 4-seamer off the plate. Count is now 3-1. Boozer sets and fires, and Goldschmidt swings over the top of a cutter. Count is now 3-2. Pitch is on the way, and Goldie swings and misses for strike 3. God sakes. And that is Goldschmidt's 4th strikeout of the night. But the Yankees are going to close the gap 1 run. Score is 6-4. Yankees are down by 2. Coming up in the bottom of the seventh is Aranda, Caminero, and Mullins. Well, JJ, every player out there goes through a slump, and these guys happen to be in it at the same time. And Ben Rice was in the same damn slump. So they got to work through it. I mean, you bench him, who are you going to replace him with? For those of you that are still here, if you haven't, please drop your vote in our active poll. We currently have 16 votes, or 15 votes, excuse me. Thank you for those who have participated. And we have reached our goal of 31 likes. So thank you for your support. Let's see. Cashman aggressively needs to trade for Tariq Skubal, Luis Arise to stabilize the team hitting and pitching woes. Well, how does Tariq Skubal solve anything in the bullpen? Skubal would be a 2-month rental, and what are you willing to trade for him? And there's nothing that says that the Giants are trading any of their players. So what makes you think that Luis Arise is actually available? Certainly, I hope you're not taking it from beat writers, because they don't have any inside insight. And the first pitch is on the way, and it is bounced to Jazz. Jazz flips it to Goldie for the first out of the inning. So that is a 1-pitch out. Pitch is on the way, and the sinker is in there for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. Blackburn sets, fires, and the pitch is swung on and missed. Count is 0-2 on Caminero. Next pitch is on the way, and that is in there for call. Strike three. So Caminero is down looking on strikes, his second strikeout of the night. Coming up to bat is Cedric Mullins, 0 for 3 on the night with a pair of strikeouts. Next pitch is on the way, and that is fouled straight back. Count is 0-1 on Mullins. And the pitch is on the way, and the curveball is down low. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and the curveball is down low. Count is 2-1 on Mullins. Next pitch is on the way, and that is up and in. Count is now 3-1. Looks like Clevenger is going to be coming into the game. Next pitch is on the way, and that cutter is way up high for ball 4. So the Rays are going to have a runner at first with 2 outs. Chandler Simpson's coming up to bat, 0 for 3 on the night. 2 ground outs and a line out. First pitch is on the way, and the pitch is called ball 1. The Yankees are challenging. And that is going to be confirmed that it was a ball, so the Yankees are going to lose one of their challenges. Next pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off. Count is 1-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is tap foul. Count is 1-2. Next pitch is on the way, and the changeup is down low. Count is 2-2 on Simpson. Next pitch is on the way, and this is fly to right center field, and Grisham is going to cut in front of Dominguez to make the play for the 3rd out. And as we head to the 8th, the Yankees are down by 2, 6-4. Coming up to bat is going to be Ben Rice, Ryan McMahon, and Cody Bellinger. And in our active scoreboard today, the Orioles are down to the Cubs 3-0 in the top of 5. Tigers have extended their lead even further, 6-2 over the A's in the bottom of the 7th. In the top of the 8th, the Marlins lead the Mariners 4-2. As you know, heading to the top of the 8th, the Rays have a 6-4 lead on the Yankees. And the Pirates have extended their lead on the Braves in the bottom of the 7th. They are leading 11-2. Astros have a 5-2 lead on the Nationals in the top of 7. And this game has gotten closer. The Mets now hold a slim 9-8 lead. The Phillies lead the Reds 3-0. Bottom of 4, Red Sox lead the White Sox 4-0. In the top of the 5th, the Twins lead the Guardians 2-1. In the top of the 5th, the Brewers lead the Cardinals 3-0. In the top of the 3rd, the Rangers and Angels are tied at 2. And the Diamondbacks will be kicking off the next game versus the Padres at 9:40. And that is your active scoreboard at this time. Skeens is losing some velocity off of his fastball, and the league has probably seen him. Matter of fact, Paul Skeens is in my fantasy lineup today, so not sure what I'm getting for points for him, but I guess we'll see. And with regard to your statement, JJ, about payroll, the Yankees are not carrying a truckload of the Stanton contract anymore. The Marlins are carrying $10 million last year, this year, and next year. And I'll get back to you on the rest of that statement. And it looks like there is a pitch clock violation on Clevenger. So the count is going to go to 1-0 on Rice. First pitch is on the way, and the sinker paints the bottom of the strike zone. Count is 1-1. That sinker came in at 96 miles an hour. Next pitch is on the way, and that sweeper is up and in. Count is 2-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that sweeper paints the inside corner. Count is evened at 2-2. And the pitch is on the way, and Rice hammers this one into right field. Mullins is going to field that, so he is going to have a leadoff single. So that is Rice's third hit of the night. Oh, shit. Anthony Volpe is coming in to pinch hit for Ryan McMahon. And Volpe is 4 for 33, and they choose him to come in and pinch hit. First pitch is on the way, and the slider is inside for ball one. Count is 1-0. I mean, there is a huge hole to the right side. All he has to do is punch the ball to the second base hole. Next pitch is on the way, and that pitch is a slider down low. Count is 2-0. And the pitch is on the way, and the slider paints the outside portion of the plate for call, strike one. Count is 2-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that paints the bottom of the strike zone for call, strike two. Count is 2-2. Pitch is on the way, and this is chopped to the second baseman. They flip it to Walls, and they're going to be a fielder's choice. So Rice is out at second. Volpe replaces him at first. Volpe's not replacing Caballero. Caballero is going to end up going to play third. Cody Bellinger's coming up to bat, 1 for 3 on the night with a single and a strikeout. Clevenger sets. First pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off. Count is 0-1. Clevenger sets and fires, and Bellinger hammers this one foul down the first base line. Count is 0-2. Clevenger sets, and there is a pickoff attempt at first base. Volpe is back safely standing up. Pitch is on the way, and Bellinger fouls this one straight back. Count is going to remain 0-2. Hey, Saw, welcome to the stream. Next pitch is on the way, and Bellinger swings and misses for strike 3. 2 outs. Coming up to bat is Jose Caballero. First pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed. Count is 0-1. And there's another pickoff attempt at first. Volpe is back in there standing up. First disengagement of this batter. And the pitch is on the way, and Caballero fouls this one straight back. Count is 0-2. And there is the second pickoff attempt at first base. Volpe back in standing up. Clevenger sets, pitches all the way, and that is way up high. Count is 1-2. Pitch is on the way, and Caballero swings and misses at the fastball for strike 3, and that is going to do it for the Yankees in the top of the 8th. That is Caballero's 4th strikeout of the night, so he has the golden sombrero. Coming up in the bottom of the eighth is going to be Mesa, Walls, and Williamson. Well, it is died o'clock, actually died 05. I have not eaten dinner yet, so have y'all eaten dinner? If so, yeah, James, you are absolutely right. Thoughts and prayers are for Kaz and his family, especially after the loss of his stepson. Burgers, that's not a bad idea. If y'all haven't checked them out, I dropped 2 shorts today. So that may be something that interests you. And it looks like Brett Hedrick is going to come in and replace Paul Blackburn. Chinese takeout. What are you ordering? And the first pitch is a sinker in there for call. Strike 1 on Mesa. Count is 0-1. So as anticipated, Volpe is taking over at short and Cabby is moving to third. Next pitch is on the way, and that slider is swung on and missed. Count is 0-2. Next pitch is on the way, and this is a towering pop-up. Sanchez is tracking it and makes an over-the-shoulder catch for the first out. James had grilled salmon, risotto, and roasted Brussels sprouts. Okay. Walls is up to bat, 1 for 3 on the night. First pitch is in there for call, strike 1. Count is 0-1. Next pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed. Count is 0-2 on Walls. And Hedrick sets and pitches. Pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3. The 2 separate times that I lived in New York, I lived in Manhattan. I didn't really go to Brooklyn often. And the first time, I was in the Navy and my ship was stationed at Naval Station in Staten Island. And I ate a lot of local food there or on the ship. The ship was shit. And the first pitch to Williamson is a fastball up high. Count is 1-0. Next pitch is on the way. That is down low. Count is 2-0. I like chicken and broccoli. That's one of my go-tos. Next pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed. Count is 2-1. Hedrick sets, fires, and that pitch is swung on and missed. Count is now evened at 2-2. And the next pitch is going to be in there for call, strike 3. And that is going to do it for the Rays in the bottom of the 8th. Another great outing for Bet Hedrick. So are the Yankees going to rally and turn it around? Coming up to bat in the top of the 9th is going to be Jazz Chisholm Jr., Jason Dominguez, and Ali Sanchez. Don't anticipate a pinch hitter for Sanchez because the only person left on the bench is Wells. Hey, John, welcome to the stream. Homemade lasagna and salad. That's a great combination, too. I had thought about possibly going in and making a frittata. I have some leftover meatloaf. Not feeling like meatloaf today, though. For those of you that are here, if you haven't, this is going to be your hopefully not last chance, but possibly last chance to drop your vote in our active poll. We currently have 17 votes, so if you haven't voted, let your voice be heard and your vote be counted. And we are currently at 33 likes for this live play-by-play, so we met our goal. However, if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. And here on Yankees The Ugly Truth, we are at 795 subscribers. 5 away from our next milestone of 800. So if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, you like live play-by-plays, shorts, and open panels where you can come up and talk baseball, well, I do all of those. So Yankees The Ugly Truth may be the place for you. Speaking of shorts, I dropped 2 of them today. Not sure how well they're doing. However, if you haven't, I want to swing over and check those out. Well, that's a possibility. They might not win. There is always tomorrow. Unfortunately, I will not be calling tomorrow's game because I will be at League Bowling. Next pitch is on the way, and this is skied to right center field. Mullins is tracking it and makes the play for the first out. Coming up to bat is Jason Dominguez, 1 for 1 on the night. And Baker sets, and the first pitch is going to be a changeup in there for call, strike 1. Count is 0-1. Baker sets and fires, and that fastball is down low and away. Count is 1-1. Dominguez is 1 for 1 on the night. Pitch is on the way, and that fastball is down low. Count is 2-1. And the next pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off. Well, when Max Fried comes back, one of those guys is most likely going to move into the bullpen. Hey, Richard. I bowl every Wednesday night year round. And the pitch is on the way. This is bounce to Williamson. He underhands it to Aranda for the second out. So the Yankees are down to their final out, and Ali Sanchez is coming up to bat. 1 for 2 on the night with an RBI. He did have a sacrifice fly. First pitch is on the way, and that is fouled off. Count is 0-1. And the pitch is on the way, and this is lined into left center field. Mullins cuts it off. So the game is alive. So that is a 2-out single for Ali Sanchez. And Captain Clutch is coming up to bat. Grisham is 1 for 4 on the night with a double and a run scored. So can Captain Clutch come through for the Yankees when we most need him? First pitch is on the way, and the changeup is down low. Count is 1-0. Grisham steps back in the box. Pitch is on the way, and that is in there for call, strike 1. Sanchez takes second base on defensive indifference. Next pitch is on the way, and Grisham fouls it off. Count is 1-2. So the Yankees are down to their final strike. That four-seamer came in at 98 miles an hour. Next pitch is on the way, and Grisham fouls it off. Count remains 1-2. Pitch is on the way, and Grisham swings and misses for strike 3. And that is going to do it for the Yankees tonight. The Rays are going to hold the Yankees off to take a 6-4 win. Thing that is, in my mind, is the 16 strikeouts that the Yankees had tonight. And our numbers for tonight are 6 runs on 8 hits, 1 error for the Rays, 4 runs on 11 hits, no errors for the Yankees. Ian Seymour is going to advance his record to 6-1. Will Warren's record is going to fall to 4-7. Baker is going to get his 24th save of the season. So he's right behind Cade Smith. And I'm going to end this poll, and let's see what the results are. We had 17 votes in the active poll, the second one. 59% thought that the Yankees would come back and win tonight's game. 29% said, I don't know. And 12% said no. So the 12% have the night. I want to thank everybody for taking time out of your busy Tuesday to listen to a little bit of play-by-play. I appreciate your support. I will not be calling tomorrow night's game. Like I said, I will be at League Bowling, and hopefully good things happen tomorrow night. If you're looking for live play-by-plays, I recommend heading over to NY Yankee Mania with Joe to listen to a solid play-by-play. And I'm going to end this stream in my normal fashion with let's go Yankees, and we'll see you in the funny papers. Have a great rest of your evening.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. I don't ever slow up.